Alright guys, so I have another sand clone setup I wanted to show you guys. And it works the exact same way as the setup I had in my part 1 of this guide. So it gives you pretty much a guaranteed tick grab setup, and if they're jumping, like I have my dummy too, if they try to jump to avoid the command grab, like this, you can just explode the clone and hit them out of the air and get a follow-up. Oh, sorry. Alright, so I found that with the first setup I had, which is this one, no, not that, yeah, which is that one, and if they try to jump, let me show against jump. You can get something like that. So that's another setup you can do, which is the first one I showed. But I noticed that if they just get hit by it, let's just say they just get hit after a temporal advantage, like that can happen. That combo is way easier to drop if they just get hit by the temporal advantage. If they get hit by the second stand 4 like this, and they get hit by that, and they don't get hit by just that, I noticed that it doesn't pop them up high enough. I mean, you got it right there, but as you can see, it's easy to drop. As you can see, it's very easy to drop if they just get hit by the stand 2. But this is against the jump. Let's see. Alright, so it's easier to hit them when they're already in the air and you hit them with that last part or 2-4. See? You see how higher he was in the air? So to mitigate that, I came up with this second setup, alright? See how closer he is when he gets popped up? That's way more consistent in my opinion. So you do a 4, regular sand clone 4, into a 4. After that, you do a 4, regular stand clone 4. 4-2 into the tick grab or tick explode. Alright. So it's way more consistent in my opinion, and just to show you, it does work against jump as well. Alright. So it works the exact same way as the other setup I have. It's just a little bit more consistent on the conversions in my opinion. Alright, it's way more consistent when it comes to conversions. Alright. Just to let you know, you can, and you still have the plus frames if they just block the whole thing. No. If they block the whole thing, you still do get the plus frames. All right, so that's the setup. I hope you guys find it helpful. It's definitely more helpful than the first setup I have when it comes to conversions. There's nothing wrong with the first setup I had. I mean, you can still go for it if you just if you just are just like, really consistent with the conversions. But this is a setup if you're having trouble landing that conversion, if they just get hit by the whole thing after the temporal advantage. All right, so this is just another setup. All right, so hope you guys find it useful, and if you do, leave me a comment, and I'll see you guys on the next one.